The ember. Every mind begins here. A creature at this level lives entirely in the present. Hunger appears. It searches for food. Danger appears. It runs. There is no planning, no reflection, only survival. It may seem simple, but every form of intelligence starts with this tiny spark. Without the ember, nothing else could exist. The echo. The mind begins noticing patterns. Certain actions lead to success, while others lead to failure. For the first time, experience influences future decisions. The world stops feeling completely random and becomes slightly predictable. The echo is the birth of learning. The archive. Most creatures experience life. The archive remembers it. Memories become a growing library of knowledge that helps guide future choices. Intelligence no longer starts from zero each day. It builds on everything it has already learned. The forge. The forge discovers that reality can be changed. A stick becomes a tool. A rock becomes a weapon. Instead of simply adapting to the world, intelligence begins shaping it. This is the level that eventually leads to invention, technology, and progress. The machine. Logic takes control. Problems are broken into smaller pieces and solved through reasoning rather than instinct. The machine values structure, efficiency, and analysis. Much of science, engineering, and strategic thinking is built upon this level. The network. Most minds see individual events. The network sees connections. It understands that actions create consequences and that everything is linked to something else. Intelligence begins viewing the world as a system rather than a collection of separate parts. The vision, the future, becomes visible. The vision can imagine outcomes that do not yet exist and make decisions based on long-term goals. Great plans, ambitious projects, and entire civilizations are made possible by this ability. The mirror. The mirror understands other minds. It recognizes that people have their own thoughts, fears, and motivations. This level unlocks empathy, cooperation, leadership, and social intelligence. It is one of the most powerful abilities any mind can develop. The catalyst. Creativity emerges. The catalyst combines existing ideas into something entirely new. Every breakthrough invention, revolutionary theory, and masterpiece begins here. Instead of following known paths, intelligence starts creating new ones. The singularity. Knowledge stops existing in separate categories. Science, history, psychology, and technology begin connecting into one larger picture. The singularity sees relationships that others miss and understands how different pieces of reality fit together. The cosmos. Perspective expands beyond individual lives. The cosmos thinks in terms of centuries, civilizations, and the future of humanity itself. It sees patterns that unfold across generations and understands that every era is part of a much larger story. The infinite. The highest hidden level reveals a paradox. The smarter a mind becomes, the more it realizes how much remains unknown. The infinite does not seek final answers. It embraces endless curiosity, knowing that every discovery opens the door to even greater mysteries.